Hey guys, thanks for being here. Today we get into a topic that's pretty exciting to me, and this is chapter 2, so Bible and Brewing, which I know is kind of crazy in Christian circles, but this all started with my wife and I. We cook a lot together. It's an exciting pastime that we have. It's very fulfilling to be able to not only spend time together, but to take raw ingredients and turn them into a fantastic meal, right? That's just a cool process to me. And so falling in step with that, we were walking through Target one day and I saw this 1 gallon brew your own beer kit. I'm like, oh man, what is that? So I asked for it for Christmas. She got it for me. It fed into that same process. So I get raw ingredients and I get to put them together, and the process is pretty simple, but I made that first 1 gallon of beer and it was mediocre. Right? I had basic instructions, it took me through it, and it was beer, but it wasn't good. That's kind of the analogy that I'm using here in chapter 2, is that from that point, I realized, oh, this is something that I can do, but I want to make it better. And so how do I fix the fizziness level? How do I change the flavors and make different styles of beer? And that really got me into this learning curve, watching 200 hours of YouTube, reading books, finding people that knew what they were talking about, and actually sitting around and picking their brains. That whole learning curve did not feel like a chore. It did not feel like work. It wasn't a check box that I had to check off every morning. It was just something that I really wanted to do. So eventually the hooks were sunk, and I dug into it. Now there's all sorts of technical stuff, fermentation, temperature control, all the way to canning and making bigger batches. And so I wanted my faith to have that same kind of vigor, that same kind of feeling where it's not a chore, it's not something that I have to check off of a list because it's the right thing to do. It was really important to me. And so as I wanted to learn who God was, and like we talked about last time, finding my fire was understanding who God is, the one habit that really stuck out, and everybody had already been telling me this in Sunday school, right, was read the Bible. So it was up to me to really get into the Word, start understanding who God is, reading the stories of how He provided for His people, how He intends us to live. All of those things are right in the book. It started becoming more exciting. Even though I didn't understand a lot of the things that I was reading, that was my cue to say, hey, I need to find a Bible study that's going to help me learn this. I need to find a mentor who's going to walk me through this. And it was such an exciting process. Now, I very much look forward to that, and I want the same thing for you. So in the chapter, you're going to go through it. There's going to be some reading plans available. I strongly encourage you to do that, but tonight I want you to talk about where you're at. Are you reading the Bible? Why or why not? And get into those really deep questions. Enjoy your league.